Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Your Time to Shine, a radio show designed to help you explore your own divine gifts. How are you, everyone? To Thursday. I hope you are all doing well, and thank you so much for tuning in this evening. So I just have to give a shout out to my daughter and my husband. They made this amazing picture behind me. You can only see a tad, just a small snippet of it. Oh, look there, my producer. He's doing a great job. My daughter found this amazing fabric panel where she works, and they're of trees. And she said, "Mom, you have to have this as your backdrop for your radio show." And then Dennis, my husband, took it upon himself to make this incredibly beautiful frame for it as part of an anniversary gift. And so right now we just have it sitting on the back of the couch. We haven't even had time to put it up, but I just have to put a plug in there. I'm so proud of it, and it just makes my heart so happy and joyful. So a little new backdrop for all you guys here to come in the next few shows. So tonight I was sitting and thinking about what to talk about tonight. And I was going to talk about playfulness and being playful in everything that you do. And in doing that, I also was guided to pick a card for tonight, for the collective. And it actually is so perfectly and beautifully done together. The card is called Omega, and it has a beautiful unicorn on the front of it. And I love unicorns. I have since I was a young girl. And the Omega card has to do with victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work, which is fantastic. For me, the unicorn is magical. It is beautiful. It's all about mystery and wonderment and playfulness, with a little bit of that nostalgia and a little bit of that just intense, strong energy coming through. And in this, it's talking about not only are your dreams and your desires coming into fruition, which is just so beautiful right now because so many people are needing to hear that right now in the ways of the world that we're living. But it's also that creativity, that magical, that playfulness, right, that I was talking about. And in your everyday life, we all have to have some play. We all have to have a little bit of fun. Because what happens is when you are just work, and bills and seriousness, and believe me, my husband reminds me this all the time because I'm that very serious person. It's time to get out and play. It's time to get out and, sing songs and spin around in a circle on the beach, which I actually did the other day. I actually spun around in circles and got really dizzy and felt really silly. But yet it felt really good to do that. So that playfulness, that creativity brings out all of those dreams and the desires. It lets the energy flow so that we can manifest all those fantastic things that we would love to have come to fruition in our life. And this is talking all about that. It's also talking about when you come into those stumbling blocks, right? Maybe there's some roadblocks. All of a sudden you're just going great, and then there's a roadblock. Something happens. There's a little bit of a trip up. And all that means is just to stop and get self-centered and get that flow back in again. Bring back that playfulness, that creativity, and look for new ways to open that up again. Look for a new possibility in that dream and that desire that maybe you hadn't thought of before. Maybe that block is really there to open your eyes and awareness to something that is even bigger and more beautiful in possibilities. So don't always take the roadblocks as a bad thing. Everything is done in divine timing and divine orchestrated timing. And you have to trust in the universe in that. You have to trust that it's playing out exactly the way it is meant to be played out and exactly the way it was meant to be. But within that, you've got to take the time for yourself to play and to have fun and to enjoy, because right now we're in the fall season. All the colors are changing all around us, and it's looking so beautiful. But behind that is either the snow, or in our case in the Pacific Northwest, the rain. So you've got to get outside and take advantage of the beautiful, gorgeous weather that you may be having. I know we're having it here in the Pacific Northwest. But get out there before the weather starts changing. Enjoy the scenery. Enjoy the time. Enjoy the changing of the seasons. And play. Let that inner child come out and sing. Because once you have a little bit of play, a little bit of time off from the mundane and the normal rigmarole, it will change your perspective. It will allow creativity to flow and your life in general to continue to flow. And that's really what it's all about. So I hope you get outside this weekend and enjoy that gorgeous weather. And right now, we are going to go to the phone lines. We have Christine in British Columbia, Canada. Good evening, Christine, and welcome to Your Time to Shine.
Hi.
How are you? Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. So what can we do for you this evening?
I'm just nothing in particular. I'm just wondering if you were picking up anything for me, really.
Okay, perfect. Let me just check in with your loved ones and see what they have to say. So I will just be a little moment of silence here, and I'll be right back with you, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, Christine, I think I picked this card for you, actually, and the topic for tonight. Your loved ones on the other side are talking about what we were just talking about with play and getting out and enjoying all that there is right now, to enjoy life, using all of your senses, your sight, your hearing, and your smelling, and your sense of touch, and getting out there and enjoying all of that and being in that playful mode, because they're showing me that you've been quite serious lately, probably like a lot of us in the current conditions. Yeah. But your soul, the young girl inside you, is wanting to come out and to have a little bit of fun and a little bit of play. And this is what it's all about right now, getting out there and doing all of that to enable you to continue in this creative energy flow. I feel like there's a lot going on with you right now in creativity. There's some decisions that you're trying to make, and if you can get out there and let your mind relax, let it have some time to process everything that's going on, all of the decisions that you are needing to make, that process is going to go a lot easier if you can give your mind and your body and your soul just a little bit of a break to go outside and play, and to have fun and reconnect with nature. There's a big component of nature for you. I'm feeling like the mountains and the trees, they really call to you. And so it's about getting into that connection with nature, so that you can start to compile all of those things that you need to make decisions on. and bring all of those into your life.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. I do like hiking, so that's good. Is there anything in any other area of love life or financial stuff? Anything there?
Sure. Hold on just a moment.
Okay.
So what they're showing me is this stream of money, this financial security, this flow, and this is a lot of what you are not really debating is not the word, but what we are trying to decide right now in the direction that you're going. I do see that there's going to be some shifts and some changes coming down the pike, where there is going to be that abundance, that easier stream of financial abundance coming your way. I don't feel like that there is a job change right now. I feel like what you're doing is probably going to be that way for a few more months. So I don't know if you were looking into a job change, but I'm not seeing that happening right away.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking into a job change, something I'm working on, so.
Okay. They're saying for this moment, you might want to just stay put. Keep looking, put your feelers out there, and see what's out there. But the timing on it right now is not quite right. So they're saying just hold out just a little bit longer, but put that energy forward of looking, but do it in a playful way, right? Do it in a way of, I wonder what's out there right now. I wonder, what types of things I could be doing, right? And if you approach it from a more playful manner, rather than like a serious, like, oh my gosh, I need to get out there and get a different job, right? When you have that playfulness in there, it makes it a lot easier. There's no pressure, there's no weight. There is that piece of it that allows it to come forward so much easier because we're open. When we're into this, I have to do it, it's like a restriction. Our bodies go into constriction, and then all the flow and all of that goodness kind of stops. We almost block it from ourselves. Right. So keep that flow open and be in that mode of, oh, let's go see what is out there right now, but do it in a playful way. Okay?
Right. Okay. Good.
Let's see. You'd asked about relationship, right?
Yes.
Are you currently in a relationship with somebody?
No. There's somebody hanging around, but it's not a relationship, no.
Okay. Because I'm feeling like a turbulence, like kind of like this up and down, not real sure. So maybe it's that person that keeps coming into your life. Because I feel like that there's something with that kind of up and down and that in and out that is, it's throwing you off, right? It's kind of it's almost like shooting an arrow, and it's that disturbance in the air, right? So instead of that free flowing that I was talking about, there's that block, that disturbance in the air. This person that keeps hanging around, have you known this person for very long?
Over 6 years.
Okay. Are you guys very close?
Yeah, pretty close. I mean, we were in a relationship at one point, living together.
Okay. Yeah, I'm having trouble. I'm asking them to kind of slow it down because this might be something that is good for this person, but I'm not feeling that it's right for you. I don't know if it's the timing, but there's something in this that is just not quite settling right with you. And I think you already know this. You already feel this in the pit of your stomach, because I sure am right now. So I would, take a look at that and see what that is about, because I get the feeling that this person definitely wants to have more of a relationship with you and possibly even get back together with you. But the timing on this and possibly even the person is not quite right. So I think that's something that you need to take a look, go deep inside and ask yourself what it is that you're looking for in somebody. Because I think if you were to sit down and write those things out, don't think this person is going to hit the mark. Christine, are you still with us? I think we may have lost Christine. Next, sorry about that, Christine. I think we got cut off, but I hope that helped a little bit. Next, we're going to go to Jennifer in Anderson, South Carolina. Welcome, Jennifer, to Your Time to Shine.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay, and you?
I'm good, thank you. What can we do for you tonight?
I was hoping just to get a general reading.
Okay, perfect. Let me tune in to see what your loved ones have to say. So there's going to be just a little bit of silence, and then I will be right back with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Jennifer. Your loved ones are showing me right now that you are juggling a lot. You have a lot of balls in the air, and you're trying to keep them all going at the same time. And every once in a while, one of those is falling to the ground and frustrating you. So that whole part of the multitasking and trying to do everything and be everything to everybody, and it is not it's not helping you, it's not helping your soul. They're asking you to kind of evaluate what you've got going on in your life and try taking one of those balls out of the air and setting it down to the side. And
okay,
just kind of taking stock of what you have right now, because there's a lot going on. I feel like there's this huge mother energy around you. I don't know if it's your loved ones coming through that are holding you close and letting you know that they're there, in this feminine, lovely energy. Or if it's speaking about your motherly ways, about how you are watching out for other people and looking out for other people. There's a very beautiful energy that you have. You're very giving, you're very compassionate, and you worry about people all the time and how they're doing. And it's like I'm being shown you're kind of going around to each person and like handing them a cup of tea. How are you doing? Are you okay? Do you need a blanket? Are you cold? I mean, just that very loving, caring, motherly feeling. And that's a fantastic thing. It's a fantastic value to have, but it's stressing you out a little bit. And it's not giving you any space for you. And through all this, you've kind of lost yourself and lost who you are. And so they're asking just to kind of take a break and remember and take time for yourself. Be able to rejuvenate your soul, because you can't really help other people and be that loving, caring person if you can't take care of yourself first, right? Yeah. I take it that really resonates with you right now.
Yeah. I have a lot going on with family.
Yeah.
I'm kind of up in the air with how everyone is.
Right. Trying to be that mediator, right?
Yeah.
I feel like there's this tug, this pull. I keep feeling like I'm in a tug of war. In family matters and family relations, and that's really starting to wear on you as well. And I think that's at the point where you need to take a step back, and you need to realize what is yours and what is theirs, and letting them have their part in this, and let them fight their own wars and their own issues, so that you can take a step back. It doesn't mean that you don't love them any differently. It doesn't mean that you're not taking a part in what is going on, or that you are not engaging. It just means that you love yourself enough to take a step back and let them be and do what they need to do, because it's pulling at your soul, and it's making you very tired and run down. And that's the last thing you need right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have to be able to take care of you and be that strong voice for yourself. Be that proponent for your own well-being, and and take that to heart, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's a really tough time right now, especially for families. There's just so many things going on, and so many opinions, and a lot of judging going on right now. And, that's something where, again, you need to be able to step back, right? Because you're taking on a lot of things, a lot of emotions that aren't yours. Yeah. So when you start feeling that real heavy, heavy feeling, you need to stop and ask, is this mine? And just sit there for a moment and feel. And if you feel kind of this lightness, or something like it's lifting off your shoulders, then it's not yours. Right?
Okay.
Release it, and return to sender. And then do it again.
Okay.
Okay? Because you're carrying around a lot of you're carrying around a lot of stuff that really is not yours. You think it is. You're very empathic. And so being part of that empath is, because we are here to heal the world and to help others, we take that on as our own. That's part of our gift, whether it be a blessing or a curse. But we transmute all that energy, and so you can do that. But then you need to release it, because it's not yours to hold on to anymore.
Okay.
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 I just need you to know that you have so many angels and loved ones and guides around you. They are just surrounding you and enveloping you in love and light. And know that you're so, so supported during this time. Because I know a lot of the times you feel like you're kind of out in left field, and you're really not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a lot of help. Ask your guides and your angels and your loved ones on the other side for help. Say, I don't know how to fix this problem. I don't know how to handle this problem. I need you to help and show me signs of which way to go. And they'll show you.
Okay.
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 Well, Jennifer, we're down to the last few seconds of our show, and I want to thank you so much for calling in. And hopefully, the advice coming through from your loved ones has been helpful. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight, everyone. That does it for me. Another Thursday night in the books. Go check out my website. I've got a couple of classes coming up in October and November. You're going to want to check them out. They're fantastic. And I've also got openings in October and November for personal one-on-one readings with me. So go check it out. www.wingsofsoulswithjulie.com, or reach out to me on my Facebook page at Julie YeagerWalker Medium, or Your Time to Shine. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you next week.